legit, like, weird. Like, so I definitely dug myself in a hole once with that. But I don't know.
No.
You were saying, like people our age, like, are, like, afraid to, like, put themselves out there and stuff. And, like,
yeah,
I definitely think that's true. Like, social media makes it so easy to, like, start all these, like, just basic, like, relationships with people where it's, like, it doesn't ever get any deeper than, like, sharing memes and, I don't know, like watching YouTube videos.
Right.
Like, and that's just, like surface level shit. And I think, like, people our age, not necessarily you or me, but, like, other people are, like, afraid to, like, get below that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, have, like, real discussions, because it's all, you know, like, self-deprecating, you know, humor, and I don't know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Now, I would consider myself to be one of the people that would be afraid to just go up to a complete stranger. So, like, the dating apps or whatever, I would feel more comfortable using those just because I'm going to dig deep here.
Yeah, it's like a screening process,
well,
you know?
I'm digging deep into my past here.
Oh.
Back in high school,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's, like, traumatic
Mm-hmm.
in a form, I think, or in a sense, where people would make fun of me, or, like, I would get picked on in school or whatever, and it would just... I discovered this with my ex, that I became antisocial.
Right.
I,
Yeah.
if I would go up to someone that I knew in high school or school in general, like, just to start up a random conversation, and then they make fun of me or something for something that something that I'm wearing, or like an action that I did. So that kind of transitions into my adult life. Like, if I go to a complete stranger, just to someone I don't even know, what are their thoughts going to be of me?
Right.
And what are they just going to, like, be friendly if I approach them, or are they going to be like, why is this complete stranger talking to me?
Yeah. Or, like, if they're friendly, like, it's a genuine, you know, like, what are they really thinking? Yeah,
exactly.
No, I know
so
what you mean.
I would consider myself to be a part of that type too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind, or I didn't mind online dating.
Mm-hmm.
So I found it kind of easier. And then, like, even in
But
real
then,
life,
like, if you if you text someone for a little bit before you actually, like, meet them, then I think it just makes both parties more comfortable, because then you're not meeting, like, the creepy stranger from online, you know. Well, but I guess still could be.
Yeah.
But, like, that's just, like, your icebreaker, and then you have, you know, if you run out of things to talk about, you can just bring up something you were texting about, and I don't know. It's like people going on blind dates. To me, that's what's scary. You know, like your friends, you know, set you up, and you've never seen, you know, like, talked to this person before. To me, that's like, I think I would still do it.
Yeah. And
listeners, set me up with your hot friends.
Now
They don't even have to be hot. I don't give a fuck. Just
no, I wanted to bring this subject up because I've also been hearing stuff about ghosting.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you, or have you ever been ghosted?
Hold on, let me think. Well, okay. I have never ghosted anybody because I'm upfront about how I feel about people.
Yeah.
And if I want to end something, I let them know. You know,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but I'm never like a bitch about it. Like, I'm you know, I try to word it in, you know, the nicest way possible. That you know, because I don't, especially if they're super nice, but I'm just, like, not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. That's not, you know, because you never know, like, what you could do could, like, seriously fuck someone up. So I always try to be as, you know, unless they're an asshole, and then it's like, well, fuck you, you know.
Now, see,
but I have been ghosted on before, and it sucks. It makes me feel very bad about myself.
Can't say that
You've ghosted people.
Yep.
But see, a lot of people fucking do, and, like, I think that's the normal thing. I think that's the normal thing to do.
Yeah. I remember specifically, there's this guy I was seeing before Dewan, and I think, like, after I had my accident, I lost my phone and contacts and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew how to get a hold of him. I just didn't. I don't know why.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I just stopped reaching out to him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that's your business. That's your business. I think,
like he didn't,
who you choose to talk to, how you choose to end a relationship, your business.
He didn't give me any bad vibes or anything either. He for all I remember, he was a nice person.
Yeah.
I just I don't know why I stopped talking to him. But I just didn't hit him up after, like, I don't know.
But, like, there have been times when, like, I've told people, like, hey, like, you're super nice. I'm just, so I word it like I'm either not interested or I usually say I'm not ready.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because what are they gonna say? Like, you're not ready. What do you mean you're not ready? Like, it's like, no.
Why are you even on here?
Right, yeah. So I usually say I'm just not ready.
You'd be like, I thought I was, but
exactly. Yeah, that's it. But then, so, you know, I told this one guy that, and he got he did get kind of pissed. He was just like, what do you mean? He was like, I took you out. Like, we had a nice time. Like, you gave me all these vibes, and I was just like, dude, like, sorry, like, just not feeling it right now.
Yeah.
You know? And then, so, like, I was just like, and, from here on out, like, I'm not gonna, text you, like, we're just not gonna, like, I don't want to continue this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but he kept texting, kept trying to get a hold of me, like, probably once or twice a week he texted me, but then I would never reply.
Yeah.
So, like, in that sense, I think that's kind of like ghosting, even though I gave him, like a final word,
mm-hmm.
It's like I said what I had to say.
I said
and now,
what I said.
I don't know. I think ghosting is, like, the norm, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see, I did have some people in my life that I did say, like, I remember talking about this one person some episodes ago, but, like, I was living at home at the time. It was before I had even graduated, I think. He was just talking all types of nonsense to me, I think. And he was saying that his mom was making him go to college for this field or whatever. And I was like, your mom's deciding for you what you want to do in your future or whatever. Like, he was saying that, and then, like, I talked to him about it, like, some days later, and he was like, no, I'm going there because I'm going to do this because I want to do it. Like, that's not what you told me a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And then, like, he was so, like, he was kind of blunt with his thoughts and everything, so, like, he would say some things, and I just wouldn't be feeling it. And then, like, there was one time, the final time that we were texting, he had said something about, like, my teeth, like, he started attacking my appearance and all that. So I was just like, lose my number.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, so
I would have told him off.
Yeah.
I would have just ghosted and be like, fuck you. Like, this is, lose my number. Mm-mm.
But yeah, so I want to say I've had my fair shares of letting people down and ghosting people.
I mean, I think ghosting would just be, like, so much easier, you know? Like...
Yeah.
But I also know, like, I don't know, like, that feeling of, like, if you're into somebody and then all of a sudden they're just gone, like, I think that really sucks. Like, I was dating this guy. I met him after Spike moved back to Delaware.
Yeah.
And, we were talking for a while and we hung out, like, I don't know, for, like, 3 months, like, several times a week. And then we had plans to, like, hang out. Mm-hmm. And he, like, never showed up. And I mean, my first thought was like, oh, is he okay? I thought maybe, something happened. And then so I'm like texting him like, hey, you're like 2 hours late. Like, and then I never heard from him again.
Yeah.
Never heard from him again. I sent him like a text. I was just like, like, I really liked you and I'm disappointed that you would do this. Yeah. And like I probably sounded like a psychotic. Like,
he probably was looking at it like, okay, mom.
Right, like, well, I get why you guys, reminded you of your mom.
No, you reminded me of something, though. I want to start off, though, when me and Brandon first met, he made it comfortable to get along and, like, vibe and talk to him.
Yeah.
So, after we first met, I was texting him and being like, good morning, good night, hello, what's up? And, like, sometimes he would reply back, and most of the time he would not.
Yeah.
So, like, I was persistent, though. I was just, like, I kept texting him every day, but in hopes of a response back, but most of the time I didn't. And then, like, just one time, or the next time, I finally got through to him, met him at his work, and then, ever since then we've been smooth sailing. But what is it? There was one day, before I had a key to his apartment, I left from work, went over to his place, and I didn't see his car there. This is a funny story. I didn't see his car there.
Are you about to tell me you did something crazy?
No,
like,
well,
psychotic?
No. See, maybe. I don't know. Depends how you look at it.
Are you about to go, like, full, like, I don't know, like, Desperate Housewives, like...
What I did was... I was like, well, his car's not here. I'm going to drive... His best friend lived around the corner that he's really close with. So I drove by her place. His car wasn't there. I went back to his apartment. I called him up to 30 times that morning. FaceTime, Snapchat,
what?
phone call.
How long were you waiting for him?
It was a good while, but the thing is, he's a deep sleeper. So, no, see, he's gotten in trouble before with the law. He said he's been to, like, jail and whatnot. So I don't know if I have to believe this out or not, but he likes to drink and drive.
No, you can't say that on here. You can't say that on here, Tommy.
So here I am, like, I can't see his car. I called him up to 30 times. I'm just like, oh shit, what if he got pulled over by the police? What if his car got towed or something? Like, what if he's in jail right now? Like, I was looking on jail.
in an accident and, like, fucking...
Exactly. I was looking at jail websites.
Your first thought was like, Brandon's in jail. That's why he's not picking up his phone. Oh my god.
But I finally got through to him. I was texting his friends too that I knew he was hanging out with the night before. And turns out he was sharing his grandma's car. Oh. And he didn't tell me about it.
Okay. Well, that would have saved a lot. But, like, did he knock on his door and, like, he didn't answer his door?
He's a deep sleeper.
Oh,
30 times I called him and he did not pick up. He was just...
Was his phone, like, on silent? Or...
No, his phone will be on, like, blasting and he still won't hear it.
Oh, my God.
But he was just feet away in his bed. And,
like, throw, like, a rock at his, like, window or something? Like a little pebble? Like, I guess he probably wouldn't have heard that
right.
But, Jesus Christ.
I finally got through to him. He picked up and...
I hope you, like, let him have it.
I did! He opened up the door and I was just like, oh boy! I told him about all I did and, like, searching for me. He was like, your first thought was to look me up in jail. I was just like, Brandon, you like to do this. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I tell him every time that I know he's going out, I'm just like, you better be careful. He was driving his friend's car. Like, his friend was with him. She just let him drive her car. But he scraped the side of a wall going down the highway because... I think it was snowing though that night too. So like it was
slippery.
Drinking and slippery.
Stop saying you're incriminating information.
So like I tell him every time, I'm like, you better be careful because I swear. He's
gonna listen to this. He's gonna be like, God damn it!
I swear to God.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Right.
You'll piss off your boyfriends.
We still talk about it to this day sometimes. We bring it up and he's just like, your first thought was to look up in these jail websites.
Well, that happened one time. Tyler didn't come home. He was like drinking with friends and he was like, yeah, I'll be home, but it'll be late. And I was like, okay. So I like went to bed and then wake up at like 4 a.m. or it might have even been like 6 a.m. and he wasn't home. And I was like, oh, fuck, you know? So I was just like, what do I do? I think I didn't like call anyone, but I think I did look at like jail sites. Just because like you never know. You never know. You're drinking, shit gets crazy.
Yeah. Like, I remember when before I took him up home to meet my family for Easter, we were hanging out the night